Hello, and welcome back to another running log week in review, where I'm going to review sort of what I did and how I felt doing it. This week I ran 92 miles. I had one long run, one tempo workout, one track session, and one day off. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I log all of my training on Strava. So you can take a look, Strava, my name, Adam Visike on Strava. Check it out if you want more in-depth details, all the analysis and whatnot. But yeah, let's get into it. So Monday morning, I did an easy 70-minute run at Green Lake, followed by 6 solid, 15-second strides in the turf field. I felt really good on Monday. Pretty basic mileage day for me, 650 mile pace in the books. Then later that evening, I did a 5-mile sort of second recovery run, 36 minutes, nothing special, no rain, which was nice. Moving into Tuesday morning, I did my typical 3.5-mile warm-up at Magnuson Park, followed by my sort of fartlek tempo session for the week. So this week, I did 4 sets of 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, all off of 90 seconds. And the 90-second rest was sort of aiming for around 6-minute mile pace, and then the 3, 2, and 1 minute on interval parts of the fartlek were somewhere between 4:30 and 5-minute pace. So as you can see here, 7.3 miles total at a 5:17 per mile average. Pretty solid work. I felt really good. I'd say the effort was maybe a 7 out of 10. Just a good volume day. Followed that up with a easy 2-mile cool down with a couple just quick 5-second pickup strides in the middle on the turf field just to get that turnover after on some tired legs. Okay, and then following that up with just another easy 5-mile double in the evening. Felt really good, recovered off of it. Now, as you can see here, I actually took Wednesday off this week. 0 miles on Wednesday. I felt like I have been putting in a lot of good mileage, some good quality workouts. This Friday session, the track intervals, is really important emphasis on that session. So I really wanted to make sure I was rested and well recovered. I don't usually take Wednesdays off, but this week I felt like, I haven't actually had a full day off in several weeks now, and my body was just telling me I kind of needed one. So took a day off completely on Wednesday, 0 miles, just really focused on recovery, hydrating, nutrition, all that stuff. Moving into Thursday morning here, another typical sort of 10-mile run at Green Lake. I felt amazing on Thursday, very well rested, really refreshed. I followed that up again with 6 sort of hard strides on the turf field, maybe 15 seconds per stride, and just every 5 seconds accelerating to a higher and higher pace, all controlled, but just kind of working through those paces, getting some turnover. And then Thursday night, another 5-mile double at Green Lake. Okay, so Friday. So Friday was the big emphasis of the week. Last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, I had a track session. It was raining. I warmed up to the track. I was just wearing my trainers. I really wanted to get into the workout and didn't spend a whole lot of time doing my drills and normal pre-workout routine because it was just really cold and wet, and I really just wanted to get into it. I didn't want to stand around in the cold for too long. But as I tried to hit those faster paces in that workout, I just could not quite get to those gears. I felt heavy and tired and sort of felt all that mileage in my legs. So this week, I really wanted to focus on hitting my paces and doing a really solid warm-up, making sure I did all the little things right, all my drills. So that was kind of the emphasis. So here I did a 3.5-mile warm-up to the track. I actually just jogged with my flats. I wore the float ride run fasts for the workout. So I just jogged, kind of carrying those to the track, did my normal drills, my routine before the workout. And then we got into it. So Friday's track session was 4x200, 2x1600, and then 4x400. And really the emphasis was on those two 1600s in the middle. Coach Fox didn't actually even give me a pace to hit on the 200s, nor did he give me sort of a recovery time. It was really more just, do the warm-up, do the drills, and then do these 200s to kind of just get the body warmed up and ready to run. So I ended up running 31-ish, 29-ish seconds on those 200s, and then just jogging a 200-meter to the next one, so about a minute or so for recovery. I did 2 of them. Halfway through, I switched my shoes into my flats, did another 2, and then I took 3 or 4 minutes just kind of jogging around. dropped my top layer and sort of got into this workout. So the 2 miles or 1600s were meant to be at 426 pace. That's what coach texted me, and I really wanted to focus on trying to hit these splits as evenly as possible, but working out alone, it was a little windy. My splits were a little bit off. I ended up running 428 on the first mile. Then I took 4 minutes jogging recovery and then ran 426 on the second one. So a little bit slow in the first one. My splits were a little bit, lagging in the middle 400s, but closed it down well in the second one. And I actually felt pretty relaxed doing it. It was just mentally, it was just kind of hard to stay on that pace lap over lap, but legs felt really good. And then I transitioned into 4x400, and these kind of just took care of themselves. It was like he told me to run 62 to 64 seconds just off kind of feel and take 90 seconds rest in between. And I ended up going sort of 63 high down to 60 high, 60.9 I think on my last one. So really just turning over the legs. Felt pretty good. Definitely not all out or anything in flats. It was just good speed. And then I had my nice little 3.16 mile cool down back to the house. So really happy with Friday's session. The weather was perfect. I switched my shoes and really just kind of took care of business. So A+ on that, knocked that out. And then I did an easy 5 mile double that evening, pretty standard. And then moving into Saturday, I had my long run, 17 miles, and I averaged 6 minute pace. So this is, if you follow me on Strava, you'll probably recognize this is my typical loop that I'll do. Kind of an out and back through Ravenna on the Burke, Gilman, the bike path, and then come back through Fremont. I really like this loop. It's kind of an out and back kind of a loop. Elevation's not too bad. Surface is good. And I noticed that this week, actually, most of the time whenever I'm running more than, say, 15 miles at a time, I really start to feel that sort of fatigue in my legs towards the end of the run. But I noticed on this long run, it wasn't slow by any means. It was right in my kind of typical 6 minute pace average run. But I just felt really good. Like, I didn't really notice that fatigue building up in my legs like I normally do. So really stoked on that. Felt very good. Followed that up with an easy 4 mile double later that night, bringing me to 21 miles on the day. So big mileage day, but good quality, and I felt good. And then I rounded out that week with an easy 6 mile run on Sunday, my sort of just typical easy Sunday. And so all of that together, right around 92 miles in 7 days of training, but one of those days was a day off. So really 6 days of running 92 miles. Very pleased with that. When you hit all those doubles, I did a double on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's, 24-ish miles just in doubles. When you hit all those doubles, the mileage really adds up. So even though I took a day completely off, I hit my mileage. I felt good doing it. Recovered for Friday. Felt great on my long run. All around a really good week. Very pleased with that. And so, that's kind of all I got. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope something good happens to you this week. Good luck with your training, and stay good. Yeah. Thank you.